reminds you to proceed with viewer discretion. For within the delightful realms of our romantic comedy, hearts will flutter and giggles shall abound. Kosaka hopes you have an absolutely delightful time diving into the whimsical tale of Reincarnated as the Traumatized Princess. I'll just help my flawless sweetheart change the genre. So snuggle up, embrace the sweetness, and let our charming journey begin.
Welcome back to Flavored Enemy, Reincarnated as the Traumatized Princess. In tonight's episode, we find ourselves amidst a mountain of cloth and down, stuffed underneath, burrowed in like a graboid from Tremors. We see Aaron. Aaron, it is about 2 a.m. in the morning. You still haven't been able to get to sleep tonight, and you are just wide awake in your room, underneath your blankets, trying to fall asleep. Could you go ahead and describe yourself for us and what it is you're thinking about and doing?
So Aaron is probably about 6 foot, lightish hair, probably not full on blonde, but light. He's fairly muscular, but he is laying in bed with, t-shirt and shorts, and probably thinking about some of the things that he's bought recently, and also worried about having to wake up in roughly 3 hours to 4 hours.
So you're kind of just sitting there, contemplating all this underneath the blankets, and you are just starting to slowly drift off when you hear buzz from your side table.
Oh. Is it my phone or
my
alarm clock? Okay.
No.
All right. So there will be like a moment where I'm glad that it's not my alarm clock, and I'll look at my phone. Is it a text?
Yeah, you kind of pull it up and you see that there's a text from Justin. It's a picture, and it shows him. It's like the whole high angle selfie. Justin amidst this huge nightclub and surrounded by all kinds of people, very scantily clad with bubbles everywhere and flashing neon lights. And he says, "Where you at?"
I guess I would text in bed. I have to get up in 4 hours.
It's a decent amount of time. You sit it down and start to slowly doze off again, and it goes buzz again on the side table, like maybe 10 minutes later.
All right, I'll check the phone again.
As you kind of pull it up and you see, come on, there's all kinds of hot girls here. Winky face with like 3 of the curved smile parts.
I don't think those girls are going to be important when I don't get any sleep. With exclamation points.
And you sit it back down, you start to doze off again. About 15 minutes later, buzz.
All right. Open it, check it again.
So you kind of pull it up and you see, he texts you back saying, "All right, but tomorrow night, not like tonight, because it's already like past midnight or whatever, but like tomorrow night, you and I are going out. You can even pick the venue, but we're going out."
What day is it today, or will it be today?
It's a Tuesday. So
Okay.
He's asking you to go out on a Wednesday night.
On a Wednesday. All right, Wednesday night. Can't we do this on like Friday or something?
Nah, they raise their prices on Fridays.
I'll pay a little bit more. I have to sleep.
You can sleep when you're dead. Smiley face.
Ugh, if I could be so lucky. I'll probably still be busy after I die. All right, fine. We'll I'll talk to you later. Good night.
Hi, and then just the peace sign.
Yeah.
As you kind of sit it back down, slowly start to doze off again. And you feel your body kind of ease into the blankets. Feel that cuddle of the cloth around you as you kind of just sink into that peaceful, calming sleep as your alarm clock immediately goes off.
Yeah, so being extra sleepy, he'll start getting up and getting ready to go for his morning workout, his morning swim, and then get ready to work. I assume he works very very early. Usually is like the first person in when like older people come in to swim. So
Mhm.
he's just it's not that it's very hard, it's actually very boring. So it's probably very hard for him to stay awake during
Mhm.
that shift, especially when he hasn't actually slept.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and walk me through your your morning workout? Like, what does it look like? What do you do?
Okay, sure. So probably a lot of like sit-ups and crunches, push-ups, stretches, and then probably like at least a 20-minute run and then a 20-minute swim.
Okay. So you kind of finish up all that, round it all off, and hit the lifeguard tower and start your shift. And you
Mhm.
see that they're doing water-based Pilates in
Yeah.
like class right now as you're kind of just sitting there like absent-mindedly just observing, like not even really paying attention, but
Right.
paying enough attention that you can still do your job, but like just kind of absent-mindedly staring. Um, and it's kind of a drag. It's a very, very long, uneventful, boring day, but it it leaves you with a lot of time for introspection. You find that your head's racing of all the stuff and all the things, and basically it's all just kind of running through your head at the same time, and you're not able to really pull anything out and isolate it about what all these emotions and feelings are. It's just kind of this hodgepodge scramble of information until you're able to pull one string out of the what should I wear tonight.
Oh, right. What should I wear tonight? As in, is tonight we're going to the club? Do I have anything important tonight?
You know that there's it's Tuesday, and you're supposed to be going and meeting your mom and your dad for the monthly
Yes.
dinner and
Oh
catching up
gosh.
and wanting to see how their beautiful baby boy is doing.
Okay. Great. All right, yeah. So thinking about what to wear, um probably just a nice shirt and khakis like usual, but feeling kind of like, I don't know, like distantly sad about not really knowing or wanting to wear regular basic clothes.
So your mind kind of slowly starts to like betray you as you're contemplating this out, and you feel your mind do that thing where it kind of trails off into like almost a daydream.
Mhm.
And you imagine you imagine yourself showing up to this dinner in like a white and light pink floral sundress, and you immediately catch a glimpse of your dad's reaction. And what do you think that your imagination fills that in as?
Probably docked, and maybe more than a little disapproving. But yeah, the thought probably like convinces Aaron to like stand up and like at the stand
Mhm.
and see if like he could call for someone else to watch for a minute for him.
Yeah, you see that um, you see that one of your coworkers, Eric's like, but yeah, sure, I got it. You good? You good, Aaron?
Yeah, just need a couple minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Take as much time as you need, all right?
All right, thanks.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, so at that point, he'll probably like walk to the bathroom and like splash some water on his face, trying to wake up and wondering what the hell he's daydreaming about.
Um, so you kind of sitting there, splash some water on your face, and you feel this kind of like upset stomach coming on. As like you're really like just torn up about something, and you're not able to actually ascertain why. As you kind of like cough extremely hard into the back of your hand, and like you go to wash your hands, and you see some blood come off of your hands into the water.
Oh. I'll like kind of force a cough real quick and see if like there's more blood. Do I like taste it?
Um, go ahead and go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Sure. Oh, that is a 4.
You're kind of like sitting there, like trying to force a cough. You're like managed to like do a couple of like fake coughs and not really able to get anything up. As see that this guy kind of comes up next to you at the sinks and starts washing his hands. Looks over his shoulder. You see that he is wearing this, black bathing suit, and he's got this white hair. It's kind of really long and shaggy on top of his head. He's like, hey, you all right? You look a little tore up.
Yeah, I think I'm actually fine. Just apparently need to get a drink real quick. So I am sure I'll see you out there.
No? Well, sure. Say, do I know you? I feel like I've seen you around somewhere.
Oh, I'm usually up on the stand. I'm the lifeguard.
Oh, that's probably it. Out there guarding the lives and whatnot.
Yeah. It's not generally very exciting here, though. Most of the people that get in the water here already know how to swim.
Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Cohen. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hi, Cohen. My name's Aaron. Nice to meet you too.
Well, I guess I'll leave you to it. Go and guard those lives, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
As he kind of shakes his hands off into the sink and heads off and starts heading out the door. Takes like an overlooking glance over your shoulder, like over his shoulder, as he looks at you one more time and walks out. And for a brief moment, you feel like maybe he was checking you out, but then it doesn't feel like the right. Yeah,
that can't be right. Yeah, that's definitely not right. It can't be that. I'm gonna go get a bottle of water and drink all of it, and then probably head back to the stand.
You head back to stand and go about your rest of your pretty boring, lackadaisical day with nothing really else happening. Your cough is kind of worsening, but there's no blood or anything, so maybe you're thinking that you might just have picked up something. As you round out the rest of your day and head back to your car and start working your way back towards home. Um, as you get a call from Justin over the car's speaker.
Oh, hey, Justin. What's going on?
Oh, hey, Aaron. Yeah, just wanted to see like if so like you remember that place that place at Club Diamonds over in yeah the one over in Miami.
Club Diamonds?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar, yeah.
I was thinking because they've got things set up right now where like you can call and like basically get ahead in the line, and so you don't have to wait outside. Like if you wanted to check that place out, I can call ahead. I can get us all set up, and we can go.
I have dinner tonight, though. I can't go right
Oh
now.
yeah. No, not tonight. Like tomorrow. Like I would
Okay.
call ahead for that. I know
Okay,
I
sure.
know you got dinner tonight.
Yeah. Then yeah, we can do that tomorrow, I guess. If we can get in early, maybe we can get out early.
Yeah. Do you get you? So I know like you're kind of like nervous about those dinner things. Do you want me to tag along and like distract your folks or whatnot?
I'm sure they would love to have you if you wanted to.
Yeah, like maybe hopefully they'll stay off of your back a little bit if I'm just over there cracking jokes or something.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I got nothing going on tonight, so I can do that.
All right, yeah, that's great. I'm sure we will yeah, we'll have a good time tonight then.
Cool. Yeah. Do you know where we're going? Is this like a suit and tie kind of thing, or is this like a khakis and Abercrombie kind of thing?
It's probably not suit and tie necessary. Um,
Cool. So like khakis or cargos with the Abercrombie.
go khakis, I guess.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't need showing off the leg hair and whatnot. As he hangs up with that and um, leaves you to it as you're on your way driving back. Are you making any pit stops on the way back home?
Probably like a sore throat medicine or something, just because I've been coughing all day. So
So
yeah,
yeah,
stop at like a pharmacy or something.
you stop at the pharmacy and grab some cough medicine and start heading home. And you pop in. You see that Justin's not quite home yet, but you manage to you know, take some time to yourself and take your cough medicine. And you see you got about an hour before you have to head out to make it to dinner.
Okay.
And you get a buzz from Justin saying that he'll meet you there. And
Oh.
what do you think you're doing?
So I guess at this time, he'd probably like sit at the computer thinking about just like reading something randomly online. But he will drift to like shopping sites to look at clothes and things. Um, and it probably wouldn't take very long for him to be looking at or trying to find like the sundress that he had a daydream about to see if like that's something that he's seen before.
Uh, yeah. You're kind of like scrolling through your like wish list, and you see that amidst like the exercise equipment and the like protein shakes and such, you see that sundress nestled in between all those. Very same one.
Oh my gosh, I guess I did. Okay, so at that point, Aaron's going to like make a kind of like a quick second account and then like buy it and have it delivered, but with like a fake name. He's
Okay.
just trying to like cover it just in case like someone else gets to it first.
Okay.
But he's gonna order it.
Okay. As you do that. You see it's about time to head out. You gotta go. And you hop in the car and start heading on the way over. You get a text from your mother saying that she's got a table
Okay.
and Justin already texted her, so you have a table set for the four of y'all.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Then. Yeah. I'd let her know I'm on my way, and we'll be there soon.
You manage to pull in. You pull into the the TGI Fridays that your dad had specifically requested, and you see Justin out front, kind of wave his hand. You see that he has like this really high and tight, but really long on top, kind of blown back, dark brown hair. It's really tan skin, these like chocolate brown eyes, these like really bulging cut muscles from his sleeves of his Abercrombie polo, and he's wearing his khaki pants and his Doc Martens boots, and you see that he kind of waves over and says, "Oh, hey, Aaron, you cutting a little close."
Yeah, I am. And then I'm gonna like kind of like lightly kick his legs and say, "Are you still skipping leg days?"
Like, you got to put the effort in to what everyone wants to see. And if I'll tell you right now, everyone wants to see what's up here. Let me tell you.
All right. Well, yeah, you're looking a little top heavy, so maybe at least put a little work. But yeah, let's go inside.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go. That's fine. But nah, I'm not top heavy. I'm good. Like got
I'm just
that.
messing with you, man.
Let's say I got that like Mr. Incredible figure, you know?
Right. Yeah, definitely.
As you both head in, you see your parents there. You see your mother. She has this kind of short, shoulder length, dyed bleach blonde hair. That's got like this kind of like bleach blonde, but with those brown highlights, and it's kind of got that long overarching bang on top. Wearing like this just really thin white and blue floral short sleeve blouse with these black slacks and black pumps. And you see your father is currently wearing a Dolphins jersey and is paying full attention on the screen. Even though it is Tuesday, this is preseason stuff. These are scrim matches, and he's got money on this season. And you see that he's got this kind of like balding head with this gray patch around him, kind of like circles around his head like a halo, and the top of his head kind of gleams and shines. As your mother kind of just does that whole princess wave at you to head over this way.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. How's it going?
Oh, hey, honey. How are you? She kind of gets up, stands up, and gives you a kiss on both cheeks. As your father kind of breaks eye contact with the TV for 1 second, looks at you and says, "Hey, how you doing, sport? You doing all right?"
Oh, yes, I'm doing fine. Justin tagged along. He said he was free tonight and said, be nice to see you guys again. So here we all are.
It's always good to see you, Justin. We will have you anytime. Right, honey? Yeah. Yeah, tacos sound good.
Okay.
As he kind of shifts his seat, takes a sip of his Miller Lite, and goes back to watching the game. and as you two sit down, Justin kind of starts to strike up a conversation with your mom about just about the construction that's going on the highway and stuff, and how annoying it's being. As you're kind of just getting settled in, and your chest is really starting to hurt. As you're having to stifle back those coughs every once in a while, and out of fear of making your mom worried about your health.
All right. So is it like it's still hurting like after taking like the cough medicine?
Yeah.
Has it gotten worse? Okay.
Yeah, it feels like it's gotten worse.
All right. Maybe it's time for another dose. So he'll excuse himself from the table and head to the bathroom. And again, like trying to like force out the cough to see if he's still got blood coming up.
Yeah, you have kind of force that cough again, and once again, no blood or anything like that. Just kind of that light cough, and then it kind of just that pain in the chest. No real rhyme or reason behind it. No, nothing like that. Okay.
Yeah, so he'll take a bit more of the cough medicine and then go take a seat with his family again. Try to comment on the Dolphins and see what his dad thinks about their chances this year.
Oh, yeah, like they're gonna go all the way this year. I'm sure of it. I'm absolutely sure of it. Matter of fact, I'm about $6,000 sure of it.
Oh boy.
As your waitress kind of comes over and starts talking to y'all.
Hi everyone. My name is Ash and I'll be your server tonight. So if you're ready, we can go ahead and take drinks now, and I'll give you a few minutes. Or we can go ahead and do drinks and appetizers and all that stuff now. So where are we at, everyone?
Yeah, can I get like the onion rings and let's say another Miller Lite?
Onion rings, Miller Lite. Okay. And for the missus?
Yeah, let's see here. I'll just get a chef salad.
Okay. And to drink?
Can I get a water, light ice, and a lemon?
Water, light ice, lemon. Okay, got it. And for the cutie?
You see that Justin looks right over at you, Aaron.
Oh, me.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, okay. Sure, I'll have I'll just have, I don't know, what do you recommend, actually?
Well, personally, I'm always a huge fan of the mozzarella sticks, or anything deep fried for that matter. The drinks here are really good. You want to get a little buzzed, or you want to just stick with something fizzy like soda? We got Coke, we got, that kind of stuff.
Sure. Definitely we'll go with the mozzarella sticks, and then surprise me with a drink.
Okay, can do. And for you, handsome?
Yeah, can I get let's do a yeah, can I get like that cup of chili? And then can I get a yeah, let's do one of the frozen margaritas. That feels like a good place to start.
Cup of chili. Now, that chili, do you want that mild, medium, spicy, extra spicy?
Kind of looks up at you, looks you dead in the eyes. Says, I'll take it extra spicy if you don't mind.
Extra spicy. You got it. And frozen margarita. Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment with those drinks. Appetizers shortly, and once we got appetizers out, we can come back and talk main course, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Again, my name is Ash. If you need anything, just give me a holler. All right, back in 2 minutes.
As you are sitting there, you see your mom kind of looks over at you. So, sweetie, how is everything? You know, I haven't really heard from you at all. How is everything going with like, college and, all of your sisters are very, 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 very busy, pursuing all manner of things. Lily just got married. I think it was maybe 2 months ago. We did miss you at the wedding, although I can't blame you. Flying out to Canada is a little expensive.
Yeah, it was just a tough time. But yeah, school is going fine. I'm taking some gen ed classes to get out of the way, and then we're gonna speak with a counselor about what to do for a major.
And how's it going with whenever I'm gonna get some grandkids from you?
Well, I think you've already got some grandkids coming from the girls, but
Well, yes, yes.
we've got some time. I'm not really. I'm still looking.
Well, it's going to take a very special woman to woo over my baby boy. I know that.
Yeah.
As you're kind of sitting there, and Justin kind of looks over at you, kind of concerned. He's like, "Hey, man, you feeling all right? You look a bit chalky."
And then he'll kind of like look around at like his hands and stuff, and then like touch his face. It's like, no, I feel fine.
You feel that kind of sharp pain in your chest again. Your hands kind of get all clammy, and you cough really hard. It's just a splatter of blood on the back of your hand.
I'm gonna like try and conceal that with like the napkin or something, and then just like set it back down on my lap.
As you kind of conceal it with your napkin and kind of conceal and put it on your lap, you feel yourself get really, really lightheaded. All of a sudden, as everything around you kind of dances and blurs, as you just hear a loud thud and then nothing but blackness.
Oof.
You kind of slowly start to come back to hearing things every once in a while. I was like, hang in there, man. Hang in there. We're almost there. Like 10 minutes. Just hang in there, sweetie. No. Stay. Oh, his heart rate's so low.
It's fine. I'm fine. I'll be okay. It's fine.
You try to like get these words out, and it's just kind of coming out as like mumbled, garbled nonsense. Oh no. We're almost there. As you kind of slip back out, and there's nothing but darkness for a short while, and then amidst the darkness, there's this golden liquid, and it kind of drops down and splashes on a black water that was originally looked like it was just part of the empty blackness, and splashes out, creating the silhouette of a artistically drawn sun. It kind of splashes out, and you slowly kind of start to come back to laying in a hospital bed.
Do I still see like the lights, or is it just like the hospital light?
It looks like that sunlight is now just like the overhead lights of the hospital. As you see Justin's like over in the chair next to you with his like head in his hands. You see your mother just outside the door talking to alongside your father to one of the doctors, who you feel like you've seen before somewhere.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't say that you recognize them 100%. Maybe they swam at the pool. You're not too sure.
Yeah.
As you look over and you see Justin kind of looks up and says, Oh, hey man, you're awake. Oh, you had us worried there.
Oh, yeah. I was definitely planning on going to urgent care after dinner, but I guess I wasn't able to make it, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, don't worry, cause like, you know, your pops put it on his health insurance, so you don't got to worry about that ambulance bill. I offered to get an Uber for us and say that'd be faster, but your pops insisted.
Oh, okay. I'll have to thank him for that, I guess. Um,
Um,
what's going on? Do they know what happened to me?
uh, well, to be honest, I don't really understand it. The doctor said something along the lines of some kind of blood disease or something. Uh, it seemed like
Oh,
it was pretty serious.
huh. How come it's just affecting me now?
I don't know. Just like the doctor was like saying like it's a rare case or whatever. It hadn't, no one had really seen anything like it in particular.
Hmm.
As
He'll
you
just
see,
like lay,
you
lay his head back and groan.
you see that your mother and your father and the doctor come inside, followed behind by a nurse. Would you go and roll me a d20?
All right. That is a 14.
So you recognize the doctor. It's the same guy you had met at the pool, the one that was right beside you when you were washing your hands. I
Oh,
think you said his name was Cohen. Is
Cohen.
I think what you remember.
Yeah, Cohen. I. What are you doing here?
Ah, hey there, kid. How you feeling? You look a little bit better.
I mean, yeah, I'm feeling okay now. Um, I just had like a sore throat for most of the day. I didn't think it was much.
Hmm. All right. Well, kind of looks over at your parents, and then over at the nurse, then over at Justin. It's like, I'm going to have to run some tests. So, if y'all wouldn't mind, I could use the privacy. As they kind of look to each other and kind of just nod. And he looks up and says, "Thank you. Yeah, her and I shouldn't be very long." As he kind of looks over back at you, as everyone kind of awkwardly glances at each other and heads back outside. As it's now just you, the doctor, Cohen, and the nurse, who you also recognize now as the waitress from last night.
Oh, Ash, you're a nurse also?
Oh, never mind that. I am a person of many talents. So, how you holding up, kid?
Oh, I mean, like I said, I was feeling fine up until I started coughing. Um, what's going on exactly?
Yeah, now, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She's obviously not feeling very well. Obviously, look at all the blood that she's been coughing up, and on top of all that, you know, there's the chalkiness, the paleness, and just the overall sweatiness.
You know, Doc, you're not being all that encouraging. We're supposed to not scare the living daylights out of our patients, no matter how grim the news is.
Well, what's your assessment, nurse?
Well, my assessment is that things are rough, but there is still yet hope to be had. So let's get started on these tests, shall we, Doc? I'll go ahead and get the vitals out of the way.
Sure. And I'm just gonna go ahead and ask you some questions. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Hold my arm up for the blood pressure and hand out for the oxygen thing for the finger.
Do you now, or have you ever, seeked to overthrow a kingdom or country?
That's your first question? No?
Okay. Check. How many fingers am I holding up? As he holds up 3 fingers.
3 fingers.
Okay. What are your thoughts on communism?
I mean, it is, I don't know, like I guess just like an alternative economy solution, I guess, but hasn't worked out very well so far.
Okay. How about this one? Let's see here. Do you feel like you are aware of where your organs are at any given point in time, or do you not feel that way?
He's gonna like go silent for like 30 seconds and just think about it. And eventually he's like, no, I don't feel where my organs are.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Next question. What is most important in life?
Is this like a reference to Conan or
Reference to who?
Conan? There's like a line from one of the Conan movies. I don't know. It's like what is best in life? Like see your enemies driven before you and hear the lamentation of their women. I don't remember the whole line, but
I'll have to add it to my watch list. No, I mean, what is most important to you?
to me, I don't know. I guess just being useful. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, but there's so much more to life than being useful. Like love.
Did you get the Doppler with the heart and the lungs?
Yeah, all good to go.
Okay.
Wait, Doppler with the. Okay.
Alright. Last question. Do you still want to be here?
I mean, here in the hospital, if I'm okay, I guess I'd rather go home.
Okay. Well, that's all my diagnostic questions.
Those were some weird questions.
Your condition. There's no easy way around this. But it will kill you. There's no cure. We can ease the pain. We can make you more comfortable. And we can draw this out. 3 months, 6 months, maybe even a year if you're lucky. But every day will be more and more painful. And you won't get the chance to leave this bed. There's no easier way to put that.
See. So I can't even like leave the bed for a day and then come back?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
If we were to unhook you here, then there's a chance you could completely crash and die before even making it out of the hospital.
Wow, that disease or whatever moves fast. Well, I guess at this point, I think if there's nothing else I can do, I'll just stay here. It'd be, I guess, kind of nice to drift off to sleep. Maybe
All
after,
right.
saying goodbye to everyone.
Sure. I will, I'll leave you here with the nurse.
Thank you.
Before I go, there is great ambition within you. long, long time, you've fought against that ambition. You've chosen to ignore the things that are calling to you. Stop ignoring those. As he walks out.
Hey, kid. So it's just you and me, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm sure this is a lot to take in, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
It would seem that the fates have a tendency to play cruel tricks on us.
I guess you could
Okay.
definitely say that, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be all doom and gloom. I mean, we could always... No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Oh, never mind.
Always. You were about to say something?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know it's not much, but we could get you all dolled up for the occasion.
Dolled up?
Yeah, you know, a makeover of sorts. You know, look nice for the occasion.
Oh. You know, if I'm dying tonight, why not?
Right? So, believe it or not, but I do have my connections. So I can always I can place a quick phone call and I can have someone here really quick, within the hour, of course. And whatever you want, wardrobe wise. You want to accessorize,
gosh.
we can do that too. Like, we can do like full head to toe makeover if you want.
Okay, well, yeah, I think there's a dress that I've been looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I mean, I can't like grow my hair out instantly or anything, but I've always wanted long hair.
Well, they
Uh,
do make wigs.
yeah, that would be nice.
Okay. What color are you thinking?
I don't know, like a dark brown.
A dark brown. Okay, long, flowy. Lots of
Yes.
volume or kind of flat?
Let's go with volume.
Okay. Now, do you want it to be like really curly or not?
Wavy, I think, is probably good.
Wavy? Okay. Now, tell me about this dress of yours.
It'll probably just take a minute, but he'll pull it up on his phone. And I guess show the dress. It's this floral sundress that I saw. I've just been I keep coming back to it and looking at it. And it's kind of been stuck on my mind lately.
Oh, it's very cute. I have one that's kind of like this. It's very nice. Okay. Now, I know you're laid back in bed, but what are we thinking for footwear?
Oh,
Do you want something fancy, casual, or nothing at all?
just I mean, yeah, let's do something fancy. I don't know why I'm trying to be resistant. I don't care.
No, it's okay. We can go all out or not at all. Okay. So, what are you thinking? What would go great with this sundress of yours?
I mean, I think like wedge sandals. It doesn't have to be
Beautiful.
like incredible or anything, but
Okay. Now, do you want to go like a neutral tone or do you want it to really pop?
let's make them pop.
Okay. How do you feel about. We could do robin's egg blue? Or maybe we could do cotton candy pink.
I think the robin's egg blue sounds very nice.
Okay, got it. Wig, dress, shoes,
You see Cohen runs back in with the family in tow.
Mhm.
As he kind of looks over at you, Ash, with a worried look on his face. I I just got back to the preliminaries. It's time.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thought I thought we had more time.
Aaron,
Well, okay.
Aaron, based off of off of the Doppler with the EKG, you're going to end up having an aneurysm here within the next 15 minutes. So I'd like to get you comfortable before then.
Okay.
As you see, Justin is right there with your mom and your dad. They're all like extremely teary-eyed. You see your mom comes up to you, holding your hand. Oh, my baby boy, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I don't think anyone could have prevented this. It just happens.
I know you're tough, champ. I know that had you caught this earlier, you could have fought it off 100%. I'm just so sorry that none of us were there to help you.
Well, it was nice getting to see everyone. I kind of am glad that it happened today when to have you guys around me.
You see, Justin kind of sneaks in, and, like, kind of clasps your hand in his. It's like you see, like he's fighting back tears heavily. I'm so sorry, man. I've been right there with you. I seen how like you weren't sleeping well and all that stuff. Like I just thought maybe you had something on your mind or anything. I should have been fucking more aware. I should have been able to
Don't-
tell you.
Don't blame yourself. This wasn't your fault.
Oh, like man, like you had so much more life, and like I fucking let you down, man. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you didn't let me down. The time we spent together was pretty great. If it weren't for you, I probably never would have left the apartment.
Is there anything I can do for you, man? Anything? Let me know.
No, it's fine. I mean, you already have taken care of me so much. It was a pleasure being your friend and living with you.
You already know, man. I'm gonna water Gertrude like every day. Wait,
Yes.
Gertrude gets water every day, right? That's not like a 3-day water thing. I don't know how to take care of plants, man.
It's more like a once a week thing. But you got to submerge it.
Okay, I can
Not
do
like
that.
all the way up, but like just set it down in a little bit of water.
Okay, so I gotta waterboard Gertrude once a week. I'll put
No.
it in the calendar.
You just set the pot down into like a bowl, of water, and it'll just drink it from the bottom.
Okay, I can do that.
And that's once a week.
Okay. I'm so sorry, man. I hope that whatever is up ahead. I don't pretend to be like a proselytizer or whatever. I don't the fucking word is. I don't know. But like, whatever's up ahead, I hope you get the good shit with it, man. Like really.
Thanks. Yeah.
You see
I'll-
that. You see that your dad and your mom are both kind of staring, not knowing exactly what to do. You see, doctor kind of walk over and start injecting something over into the IV bag next to you.
Mhm.
Is there anything that you say before you slip off?
Well, I mean, I'd give hugs to everybody, and I love you guys. And it's sad. I didn't think I would be. I'm ready to go. But I love you all, and I'm gonna miss you.
Love you too, man. Oh, my baby boy. I love you. I
Love you too.
son. As you feel hold and slip away into nothing. That same dark emptiness and that same golden drop. It splashes, and you find yourself in a beautiful meadow. You see, up in the distance, a cottage with tea set for 3. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would head towards the cottage. Feel like, this is like a strange out of body experience. Um, and look for other people that might be around if the tea is set for 3.
You look around and you see coming out of the cottage door, Dear Doll. You want to go ahead and describe yourself?
Yes, of course. I I've currently got some bubblegum pink hair. It's long, tied back in a ponytail, and slung over my left shoulder. And I am wearing a black robe that sort of hangs casually off my shoulders. And I'm just going to make my way over to the table and glance in the direction of our guest and offer a small wave.
Hi, I'm Aaron. This is weird. I don't know how I got here.
Oh, well, to that's always the hard part. To put it bluntly, dear, you died.
I died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess that tracks. I was dying and now I died.
And this is sort of an in-between space.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Would you care to join me for some tea?
Of course.
Fantastic. Now, what kind of tea would you like?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I guess, do you have like an herbal tea?
I do. I do.
Okay,
Ooh, you know what? How would you like to try one of my favorites?
I'd love to. Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, it's a raspberry hibiscus tea, and I like to add a little bit of juniper berries to it.
Okay, that sounds nice.
Fantastic. And I'm going to wave my hand, and the teapot is going to appear right before you, and it's going to pour you a nice hot cup of delicious green tea.
All right. Yeah, Aaron will drink some and I guess like hold the cup close for a while and drink slowly. It tastes pretty good.
Why, thank you. So, how are we feeling? I know it's a lot.
It is a lot. I woke up for a day just like any other, and now I'm here in the span of less than 24 hours.
Hmm. The fates have a cruel way of playing tricks on us.
Yeah, yeah. Who? Wait, who said that before?
Hmm?
Was it? I think the nurse said that to me.
Oh, that? Well. Never mind that. Now,
Well, hey, sorry I'm late, Dolly. As you see Cohen walk around the corner.
Wait, you guys, you two, were you with me in the hospital?
Uh, yes and no.
Yes and no. All right, I'm just gonna go forward with whatever.
it's it is a bit complicated. Best not to think about it too much, or you'll hurt your head.
Yeah.
Now, Dear friend of mine over there, if you wouldn't mind helping yourself to a cup of tea while I begin.
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic. Aaron, dear child, I come bearing a revelation that shall illuminate your path. As the sun casts its golden rays upon your weary heart, listen closely to the whispers of destiny that dance upon the wind. I am but a humble messenger, a conduit of cosmic forces that guide mortals towards their destined journeys. I have witnessed the bloom of your hidden desires, the yearning for a life yet untold.
Me too.
You know me?
Um, in a sense, more or less.
You look like
Mm,
the kind of person who likes this thing kind of put to them bluntly, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
I gotcha. So, dear Dolly over here is a goddess, or god, depending on how they're feeling a particular day.
mm-hmm.
I am a demon prince. The two of us, divinity. Both of us took an interest in you, knew you were about to die, and decided to check in on you before you did. Ease the process in, talk to you, and send you to a new world. Our world. The world where we reign as deities. Not the only deities, but some of the better ones. Dear Dolly?
Uh,
Okay.
you do make a good point, but honestly, you lack the elegance. Now, if you wouldn't mind at all, I have a few more words.
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic, thank you. Now, dear Aaron, prepare yourself, for the tapestry of your existence shall be rewoven. In a realm known as Vittore, where sunlight caresses gilded landscapes, you shall find solace and discover the radiance that lies within your soul. It's a realm of grandeur and nobility, where royal hues paint the horizon and the air hums with the melodies of majestic courts. In this luminous land, you shall find yourself reborn, adorned with the mantle of power and purpose. But fear not, for those sunbeams that grace your new existence shall illuminate the path you were meant to walk. Embrace the royal heritage bestowed upon you, for within it lies the key to unlocking your true potential.
Wow, this sounds like a fantasy.
Yeah, more or less, you could say it is a bit fantastical. But rest assured, dear Aaron, for the ties that bind your hearts shall remain unbroken. Though distance may separate you, the essence of your love and shared experiences shall transcend worlds, connecting your spirits eternally. Now, Aaron, you must trust in the embrace of sunlight, for it shall guide your steps with warmth and grace. In Vittore, you shall find the answers you seek, and the radiance of your true self shall illuminate the hearts of those around you.
So,
You see that Cohen
so,
just slowly claps.
uh, that sounds beautiful. So I get to live a new life,
That's about it.
and
And
I guess it's like an important one.
all lives are important. I think that's something Dolly and I here agree on.
Oh,
Yes, of course, all lives are important. However, there are unfortunately those who make certain decisions that make me think twice about that, but let's not get into that right now.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Dolly, you have a gift to impart, and so do I.
I I do have a gift.
You mind if I go first this time?
Mm, well, since you haven't been getting on my nerves as of late, I suppose you can go ahead and go first.
All right. You see, Cohen kind of rubs his hands together. So, I, the advisor, demon prince of ambition, Prince of Destruction, offer you my gift. You shall live a bifold life, one of purity and importance and peace and healing. However, a temper, a rage, that should you give in to it, shall make you more powerful than any warrior. And more destructive. It is your choice whether or not to tap into this. Your choice entirely. This is my gift to you.
Okay, thank you. I don't know. I guess I don't know what that all means for now, but I appreciate it.
Sure. Dolly, your turn.
Yes. So many ideas.
I'm not
Say,
usually ask them what their wish is.
yeah, I know, and I will, but I'm kind of stuck on something, though, and I really want to take care of that first.
Oh, anything I can do to help?
Mm, maybe. Maybe. As long as you don't twist any of this. So, dear one, do you recall that conversation about that cute little sundress and long, luscious hair?
Yeah, I mean, the memory's, I guess, fading a little, but yeah, I do remember that.
Well, I feel like you were cheated out of a really wonderful look. So, let's say we make that look a reality.
That sounds great.
Fantastic. So that'll come a little bit later, but I just wanted to make sure you were on board with it. Now, dear one, I have the power to offer you a wish with its limitations. You know, no wishing for more wishes. I can't exactly bring people back from the dead. And I will not make someone fall in love because why, children? Consent is key.
And consent is sexy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
But from there, I can do most anything. So, is there anything that your heart truly desires? Anything that I could offer you in this next life of yours?
I I mean, I guess I would want to feel free to be myself.
You can absolutely be yourself. Now, if it's not too much to ask, so that's a little abstract, and while I am one with an appreciation for abstractness, do you have anything more concrete in mind? I don't want you to feel like you're getting nothing from this.
Um, I guess I'm not very good at wishes, huh? Um,
No, you're
I
doing all right.
Well, you could do like you did at the TGI Fridays and ask this one to surprise you.
I mean, that's normally how I go about things. Just let them happen. I kind of want to be I want to be beautiful, and I want to be I guess I want to be loved, not necessarily force someone to love me, but I guess I just want to be someone that I guess people will notice and remember and care about.
I think that we can make that happen, Dolly. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, after all, I am the doll, god of love and beauty. And if I can't do that for you, then what in the name of the serpents am I even doing?
I guess I asked the right person, or right goddess.
Indeed.
You see that the advisor flicks a card between his fingers and hands it to you as you see a 3 of diamonds in your hands. As he kind of looks at you and says, "So, a little gift from me. When the time's right, rip this and send this to the person, alongside whatever else you think might be necessary, to the person that you have the most faith and confidence in. They'll know what to do, and your journey will begin."
Okay. She'll, I guess he'll hold the card and try to like memorize the instructions, and then kind of look confused. So where do I go from here?
Don't you worry about that. We can send you on your way. And in fact, I think it's about time we do. So, I guess this is goodbye. Unless there's anything else.
"Oh, no, sure, I got this," as he claps his hands 3 times and says, "Hey, Macarena," and you explode.
I'm gonna call out after you as your exploded self fades away. Farewell, dear one. May the golden rays of
Bye.
Solus bless your journey and awaken the royal spirit that slumbers within you. Embrace your destiny, for a grand tapestry awaits your presence in the realm of eternal sunlight.
As you fall through the clouds. It's been very eventful day for young 5-year-old Princess Anastasia von Caldath. You got to meet some new people. Your dad spent a long time talking to this really nice guy from outside town. You think that he said his name was Morgan? And they were talking about you getting to know his son, maybe getting a new friend. And, for you, that's super cool because, like, you don't get very often to meet new people as the first princess of the kingdom of Caldath. But super cool. Might get to meet a new person. And you're after all that, and riding lessons with your mother and practicing archery with your uncle, and making sure to also spend time working on your handwriting and your understanding of the geography of the area and political affiliations. Even at 5 years old, they're already getting you set up on all these kinds of things. It's been a pretty long and eventful day. You're just now kind of finishing up with your day and heading up to your room when your mother kind of comes around the corner. And your mother's name is Egret von Caldath. She kind of looks at you and says, "Aye, my Anastasia. You've had quite the busy day today, huh?"
Yes, it was really busy today.
"Well, hopefully tomorrow will be a little bit better, huh?"
Yeah, yeah, I hope so.
Okay. Do you have time so I can talk to you about something? It's kind of important.
Yeah, yeah, of course I have time for you, Mother.
As she kind of walks along with you and walks into your bedroom and sits on the bed alongside you as she starts brushing your long golden blonde hair. "Oh, as you know, your father was speaking with Morgan Alexander, pretty influential person. He's the owner of the Emberberry Winery, and he's also a pretty influential member as a member of the Alexander family. And, well, he has a son that's about a year older than you. Now, I'm not the kind of person who's going to start pushing along these kinds of things. But what I would like you to do is get to know him. I want you to tell me what kind of person he is. This is your first test as a princess, you know? As a princess, you need to have a really good understanding of a person's character. And you have to understand how to be able to tell those things. So, I want you to spend time with the boy, get to know him, and tell me what you think of his character.
Okay, I can do that.
Hey, you also get to go and play and have some fun, too, huh? It's a
Yeah, I'm
win-win.
excited about that.
Okay. Now, how many times have I told you about first impressions? What are the
Every
things that I've
day.
told you about?
Okay, so proper posture,
Mm-hmm.
curtsy,
Mm-hmm.
introducing myself.
Mm-hmm.
Was there another one?
Make sure that when you speak, you enunciate all of your words. Don't try to rush through it.
Enunciate. Okay.
You think you can do that for me, princess?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and pick out an outfit for tomorrow, and I will have it all set for the maids to get you dressed in the morning, and we'll take you over to Alexander Manor to get to know the boy.
Okay. Yeah, I can't wait.
As your mom kind of leans in, gives you a kiss on the forehead, and walks out the door, looks back and smiles and says, "I love you, sweetheart."
I love you too, Mom.
She disappears behind the door. We fast forward a little bit as you, the next day, your father has taken you over to Alexander Manor, and you're riding up in the carriage, and you see this young boy and his father standing outside their front door of their manor. Arthur, you want to go ahead and describe what it is you look like and what's going on here?
Yeah. Let's see. Arthur is, a little short for his age at this point. He, is currently wearing a little blue, nice hoodie with a little jacket and pants. All super clean. He made sure that everything is super clean. He's kind of, he has, fiery red hair and red eyes, and, he's standing next to his dad, and he's trying to, stay still, but, like, you can tell that he's very excited.
You see that your dad kind of looks over his shoulder and says, "Remember, sire, this is the king." Diplomacy?
Yes, diplomacy. Okay.
As he kind of winks at you as the doors open. You want to go ahead and describe your entrance, Princess Anastasia?
Yeah, so she would probably be wearing a long dress, likely adorned with the colors for the kingdom. She would have her hair, I guess let hanging long, and yeah, probably wearing like silk slippers, and she would enter with a very careful step, as good of posture as she can possibly make, and walk forward, and she would curtsy.
Arthur bows back.
As she steps out, the king steps out behind her as he stands tall. He's got this long grayish black hair, this full graying beard, and he's wearing this blue and beige quilted gambeson that's really well made and situated with buckles in the front. As you see your father, Arthur, drop to one knee, place his right arm over his chest so that his fist is on his left shoulder, and bow his head.
Arthur does the same, but then he notices that he had the wrong knee down, so he quickly switches from one knee to the other one, and then he kind of double checks to make sure his posture matches his dad's, and then does the thing.
As you hear your father, King Dustin, it is great to receive you. I am humbled by your visit.
Welcome to our house, Mr. King, sir, Your Majesty.
Rise. It is good to see you, Morgan. Are you in good health? Yes, I am, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for asking. And, my lady, as he bows towards you, Princess Anastasia.
Hi, my name is Princess Anastasia Elaine von Kaldeth. It is a pleasure to meet you. And I guess she'll hold her hand out, as a princess would.
Arthur,
You see that your dad looks at the corner of his eye directly at you.
Yeah, Arthur immediately, very graciously and very courteously kisses her hand. It's nice to make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. My name is Arthur Alexander, and I live here. Welcome to our house. I already said that.
As you see your dad look over at you, Anastasia. Now, Anastasia, you and Arthur can go and explore the grape fields. Arthur, you best protect the princess.
With my life and my honor, sir.
Good. Your father and I have much to discuss. You two can come find us whenever you need it.
Okay. Yeah. Now I can show you around. I mean, I would be so happy to give you a tour of our humble home.
Anastasia, remember your assignment, yes?
Of course, yes. I'd be happy to accompany you while you show me around your beautiful house.
Oh, thank you.
As the king and Arthur's father walk back inside the manor, what do the two of you do? You see that it's a bright and shining sunny day. You see that it's really overwhelming happiness coming from the both of you. Arthur, you haven't been able to stop kind of gleaming because just this glowing sunlight just coming straight from her extremely long blonde hair, just overwhelmingly filling you with this happiness. And Anastasia, Arthur just kind of looks like this very every day is a fun day kind of person. As you see that you now have free reign to both of you do whatever you want. What do you two do?
Okay. So where do you want to go first? Cause there's the vineyards and the vines. Oh, and there's also the big wine press, but you have to be careful because you don't want to fall in there. It'll hurt, and you'll get all sticky. And and then there's the house, but I think the grown-ups are in the house, so we should probably go to another.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to the vineyard.
Yeah, right this way. Is it okay if I take your hand?
She'll hold her hand out and say, "Yes, please."
He takes your hand and gently but very enthusiastically just starts walking towards the vineyards. I'm so glad I got to meet you.
You can call me Anna.
Anna. Okay. You can just call me Arthur. Well, I mean, Arthur's not really short for anything, but but don't
Right.
call
Well,
me
I haven't
Artie.
had a friend my age in a long time, so it's nice to have someone to spend time with, Arthur.
Thank you. And like you're allowed to, but like please don't call me Artie. I really don't like it when people call me that.
Okay, I won't call you Artie then.
Thank you. Thank you, Anna. I'm really happy to meet you, cause like I was looking at the castle, you know, and like I thought I saw like sunbeam in the tower, and like something told me that was really important. I don't know why though. And he kind of scratches his head.
So if we're outside, she will kind of like twirl a little bit and then like throw her head back so that the sun is like shining on her hair and saying the sun is the best. It's warm. It's happy.
Yeah.
It's the most important thing.
Yeah, it really is. You have really nice hair.
Oh, thank you. You know, my servants usually help me maintain it. It's too long for me to do on my own.
I used to have a servant who tried to help me like comb my hair, but they quit because they said it was impossible because I would never sit still. Can you really sit still long enough for people to comb your hair?
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
I guess
I can never do that.
I didn't think of that as amazing.
Well, I don't really like to stay in one place for too very long. I like to run around. Oh, this, and he picks up a stick that is slightly shaped like a sword, and he's like, "This is my favorite stick. I leave it here, in the vineyard in case I need it for something. It's my sword."
You two are kind of strolling along absentmindedly as you're kind of talking. As Arthur, you inadvertently lead Princess Anastasia over to where the archery range is, where you sometimes practice. As you see one of your practice bows hung up, a quiver of arrows there as well. As Anna, you kind of have this small urge to show Arthur your archery skills, something that you're quite pride yourself on.
Oh, you have an archery range?
Yeah, I practice sometimes. I mean, I'm not as good as my squire, or my dad. That's my dad. I'm not as good as my squire, but you know, I practice.
I practice every day too. Let's go and try to hit some targets.
Okay. Yeah, we can make it a game. Whoever hits the most targets, wins. And then he just stops thinking.
Yes.
So which one of you goes first?
It's only right that the lady should go first. And he bows and gives you the bow.
Why, thank you. So she'll like get into her position and practice prepping like the pull, and then she'll line up an arrow and then take a shot.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. You can use
With
that.
my-
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 27.
Arthur, this arrow completely flies through the bullseye and hits the back leg of the target. Sinks right into the wood beam of it.
Whoa! That's amazing! You can... Not only can you sit still for people to comb your hair, you can also shoot so good! Wow!
Oh, I think maybe I just hit a part of the target that was a little weak. Let me try
Yeah.
again.
Go ahead and roll again.
24.
You see that same spot. The arrow flies through that and splits the other arrow in half.
Oh my...
Oh, I guess it's
oh
not the
my
target.
gosh.
She'll giggle.
You're...
Arthur, as you now realize it's your turn.
It's my turn. Do I just roll what?
You roll. You just roll a
it
d20.
Just a d20. Okay. Fair enough.
Just a d20.
6.
You want to go ahead and describe
So
it?
he very confidently like draws the bow, and his form is like great, but he like takes the time to look away from his target at you and smile. And as he's like smiling in his pose, he accidentally lets the bowstring slip, and the arrow flies into a nearby pond.
As you hear the arrow whistling through the air, you hear the groundskeeper Schmitty from the lake, from the pond, go.
Oh, I'm sorry, Schmitty.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, are you sure? Do we have to take you to the healer?
Nah, I've got to cure wounds. I'll be fine.
Okay, I'm really sorry.
Arthur, you should know to keep your eyes on the target.
You're right. I'm sorry.
As he kind of grumbles along and starts hobbling along to go take care of the arrow that's embedded in his thigh.
Arthur's like blushing bright red.
I guess Anastasia will, I guess, kind of like rush over and try to use her healing magic.
You kind of rushed over, and he looks at you and says, "Oh, my lady."
Yes, since it's our fault, I think we should take care of it. And I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah, the arrow slips from the wound, and you see that the wound completely closes.
I pick up the arrow, clean it off, and put it back in the quiver.
I'm very sorry about
I'm
that,
really sorry.
sir.
It's all right. It's very kind of you, my lady. And
Yes?
Arthur, maybe you should take the young princess and go and check out the fountain.
Okay. Again, I'm really sorry, Schmitty.
It's all right. It's not the first
I know,
time you've
but
shot
I
me with an
shouldn't
arrow.
keep doing that.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We all know you're better with your sword than you are with a bow.
Thank you. I promise. I'll try not to ever shoot you. Oh, hey, next time I'm practicing archery, I'll shout really, really loud that I'm doing it, okay? Okay.
Okay. Sounds good, Arthur. And then he kind of bows in respect to you, Anastasia, my lady, as he excuses himself.
She'll curtsy and see him off, I guess. Right, so we're supposed to go to the fountain?
It's right this way. And he reaches out to hold your hand again.
Mm-hmm. And she'll grab
Your
it.
hand is really warm.
Thanks. Your hand is like strong.
Thank you. I practice with my sword a lot, so I got a good grip.
As we fast forward, the two of you spend many a day just like this one. And things are really happy, and the time that you spend together is fun and eventful. And one of those such days, two of you are out at the pond after years of you two knowing each other. And Anna, you feel a bit weird because your mother and father want to talk to you about how you feel about moving forward with an official announcement and moving forward on this matter by the end of day today. So you've been kind of thinking about that while spending time with Arthur. You both are a little bit older now, and you two are out playing by the pond and enjoying each other's company. What are you two talking about? What are you two doing out by the pond while spending this time together?
Well, I think Anastasia would probably be, I guess, talking with Arthur about the things that they usually talk about, and trying to like skirt around anything too serious for a while. And I guess they might be sitting by the lake or like playing by throwing stuff into the lake.
A pretty good skip there.
Yeah, you are one of the best at this that I've seen.
I appreciate it, Anna. I've been practicing this too, along with I've gotten better at unarmed fighting. You know, with just my fists. I can already beat some of the adults in my class.
Wow, that's really impressive. You must be quite capable.
You know, I practice and working out, and he like flexes and does a like little pose, like. Yeah, I know I should really spend more time like learning the business of winemaking, and maybe that would have been the more, I don't know, like responsible or expected thing, but like I've always really wanted to be a knight. And I think I don't know what I think. I'm just, it's a dream I definitely want to see through.
You feel a rock hit you in the back of the head, Arthur, as you hear your sister from the background. The dream of a loser. And she runs away.
Dang it! Oh, you're the loser.
Hey, you're not a loser.
As you see Dell just sprinting back towards the
And she always
towards the
runs
house,
away to
towards the manor.
Mom whenever she does stuff like this. She's gonna be like, "Oh, Mom, Arthur won't let me play with him. All I did was throw rocks at his head again." You know, one of my teachers, he can like he can catch an arrow with his bare hands. I beg him every day, "Hey, teach me how to do that." But he's like, "No, I'm not gonna shoot you with an arrow until you're ready." And I'm like, "When am I gonna be ready?" And he's like, "We'll see." He can be a little frustrating. But one day I'm gonna catch one of.
Well, I think your teacher has the right idea. I wouldn't like to see you shot with an
catch
arrow.
One now, I'm real quick.
Okay. Let me try shooting. I'll shoot just to the right of you. And if you can catch it, I will tell you a secret.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if Arthur has to roll something to try and catch an arrow.
Yeah, so you rolled a hit first. And Arthur, you're going to roll
Okay.
a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
That's a 23.
14.
So two things happen. One, Arthur, you managed to grab the shaft of the arrow, except for the fact that you closed your hand around the arrow too quickly as the arrowhead rips through your hands, tears up the inside of your palm, but you're holding on to the fletchings.
I got it. I got it. And
Oh, you idiots! Anastasia will run over and cure wounds.
What does your cure wounds look like as you do it for Arthur?
Oh, it would probably kind of look like a sunrise. So like it would start with like purples and like dark reds, and then like bloom up into like a gold like bubble almost that probably would wrap around the wound.
I never get tired of seeing it.
So
Every single time.
she
All right, well, you caught the arrow, so I owe you a secret.
He leans in close.
My
to
family
hear.
thinks that maybe we should announce our, I guess, betrothal.
Oh.
make a charisma saving throw. Arthur.
11?
Yeah, you lose your cool. Go ahead and just react
okay.
on the fly. Go for it.
Betrothal. Wow. Is that's something you want, right?
You hear
How
a
do you
splash.
feel about me?
You hear
I
a splash
turn
in the
around to
water
see what it
behind you,
is.
Arthur. Yeah, you see something
He immediately puts
crocodilian
himself
crawling up
between
out of the water.
Prince, Anna and whatever's in the water, and he assumes a fighting stance. He's like, hold on.
As you see what you know to be a crocolisk. This is a crocodilian type monster with a gaze that can turn things to stone.
Princess, close your eyes and back away.
Okay.
Arthur will also close his eyes, and he says, just Princess, just back away slowly.
Hmm?
Get back to the nearest building. Once you're there, let the guards know that a crocolisk is here. Yeah,
Crocolisk?
I'll hold it off. Just
okay.
go. Just go. Run.
You feel something
I immediately
lunge at your
stomp
leg,
down
Arthur.
with my other foot on whatever bites my leg.
As it chomps down on your leg, Anastasia, you hear kind of that sound of the crunching of the bone of the leg, and you hear Arthur's stifled, yelp for panic. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. At disadvantage, please.
At disadvantage. Well, I already rolled in at 1, so I don't think I need to roll a second one.
So you instinctively, at how much you worry about Arthur and his safety, you immediately go to look to see if he's hurt and how you can help. As your eyes lock with the crocolisk, as you feel your entire body just stiffen and turn to stone.
No. Can she she can't move or anything?
Yeah, no, you're just kind of stuck, frozen there. Arthur, what do you do?
It's bitten onto my foot, so I'm going to try to shove my foot as far down its throat as I can.
All right. You shove your foot down its throat and pin it down to the ground as you hear your father. Upwards 45. As you hear the sound of a sword being thrown in the air.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Watch this. 1.
All right. You feel the tip of the sword go right through the palm of your hand, as you still manage to grab it, same as you did that arrow, and plunge
But
the
I
back of
imagine
it
I
into the
also
back
cut off
of the
my hand.
crocolisk's head. As you. Yep, yeah, you do. It goes completely through your hand. You cut up your hand, and you pierce the back of the crocolisk's head as it releases its clamp on you and sinks back into the water. As you hear, "Darling, are you okay? Are you hurt?" As he comes around the corner, and you see the king notice his daughter turn to stone.
I told her. I told her to run.
What?
I told her not to open her eyes.
Oh no. You see him flash you a look as you see your father just kind of gives you this really stern look. Morgan, deal with this. We will discuss changing plans later. As you see him walk over and gesture to the guards as they bring in a cleric and start to work on Princess Anastasia as your father, Arthur, walks you inside. We cut forward one more time. Anna, it's your 19th birthday. Tomorrow, we're supposed to be holding a ball for the people, where everyone is invited and you'll be expected to attend. And your father kind of comes in. How are you doing, Anna?
I'm sad.
What's wrong?
The ball is tonight. I don't know. I know I have to go. I don't know that I want to.
It saddens me to see you this upset. Anything I can do? Anything within my power? I will.
I want to see Arthur.
I don't know if that's such a good match, but I can't stop you from seeing anyone. If this is something you truly want, invite him. But you two do not have my blessing for marriage, you know that, right?
It wasn't his fault.
Even if it wasn't, he should be able to protect you.
He can't protect me from my own... myself.
Suppose I have to trust your judgment. But unless something changes, my opinion doesn't. Now, something came in the mail for you. I don't quite understand it, but maybe it means something to you. Maybe it's from Arthur. As he hands you a black envelope.
A black envelope?
Yes, there's and those swords, the ones that you wanted to gift to Arthur. Those are done being cleaned. I'd appreciate if you hang them back up. As he leaves you with that.
Anastasia will open the letter.
It just says, "It's time, princess," and enclosed is a 3 of diamonds. And as soon as you open that, an empty crate appears in front of you.
Oh. I guess she'll look at the crate.
You see that it's just about the size and length of those 2 swords that you had planned to give to Arthur.
Okay. I need to rip the card and think of the person I trust. And so she will rip the card and think of Arthur.
And that's where we'll end our session 0.